Okay, guys, I'm just doing a super quick thrift haul to show you guys what I got because I made a promise that everything I got from a thrift haul I would put on a video. This is just a really small haul, and we're doing this, I'm showing you before we play with our dollhouse, okay? Because I got a couple of things to add into the dollhouse for when we play dollies, okay? So, this is what's in my Goodwill bag. Hi, Mandy. How are you? We're going to be playing with dolls in a little bit live. It's going to be super duper fun. But I went out to the thrift store super quick, and I just have a quick thrift to show you guys. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. Real quick thrift haul before we set up and go live for dollies, okay? So basically, I went into the thrift store to get bandanas. And there were no bandanas, but I still got some stuff. Hi, Wild Witch. Hi, Mario. How are you doing? So we're going to get ready to play dollies. Really excited about that. Look what I got. She is magnificent, okay? Her braids are still, like, pretty much well together. There's these couple little curls that are supposed to go in front of her face. She looks impeccable. She also has a red cape on, which I love and adore. And then she's got this, kind of like country style dress on below, which we'll look into it more. She comes with a stand, and on the stand that's working. Amazing. Yeah, Mario just got a new Rose of Jericho. We would love to see on your channel you opening that up. Definitely. You should show us what you're doing with it, because I love to see everybody's individual rituals with their own Rose of Jericho. Gertrude is doing really well. Let's take a look at her super quick. Can't really tip her, especially just with one hand, but there she is in all of her beauty. Gertie! Gertrude! Trudy! All those names. So, really excited about that. And, you know, she's holding this little basket. She totally looks like Red Riding Hood, like, to me. And inside of her basket, I didn't even look in there. Oh my gosh, she's got foods in there, you guys. She's ready for a picnic. I'm super excited about that. Here's what's funny. On the doll itself, there was a tag, and it's not a Goodwill tag. And I was like, his name is John. That's so perfect. The Goodwill tag, or this isn't a Goodwill tag, it's like from somewhere else. It said $10.99, which would have been a fine price for her. But then I was like, where's the Goodwill tag? You guys, these aren't expensive. $3.99 for everything. She's got both her shoes. You know, she's got it all. Her bloomers, everything's there. Now, she's not a full porcelain doll. It's just going to be her arms, her legs, and her head. Then the middle is soft. And when you guys are going to check and buy porcelain dolls, if it's important to you, the whole entire thing is porcelain, then just squeeze the middle. And that's how you'll find out if it's, you know. Rosie, isn't she beautiful? We're gonna get ready to play dolls in the dollhouse and everything. I'm so excited. So yeah, she's darling and gorgeous, and I just love her with her little picnic basket. So, I haven't named her yet. I think I'll figure out a name for her. I was thinking Scarlet would be a really cool name for her. What do you guys think? Scarlet? Scarlet seems appropriate, but if we think of something more magical, we could do that too. I could name her Saffron, but I didn't feel like that was a very girly name. I felt like Scarlet was more of a girly name, so. Laura Bruno, hi, welcome. Black Diamonds here, hi. Hi to everybody. Nina, everybody's here. Hi, guys. Okay, so let's see what else we got in this bag. So she was $3.99. I got this whole thrift for $20, and so like just under $22. I got two more dollies that I don't think have ever been played with because they still have the netting over their hair. So let's open them up. The two of these dollies were $7.99. Yeah, it does look like Little Red Riding Hood, doesn't it, Mandy? Doesn't it? My Melora is not fully porcelain. Right. And when you have them and they're fully porcelain, the inside will look like this. And instead what Rosie and I have with these dolls are the belly part is cloth. But you do find dolls where the whole entire thing is porcelain. And that's what it looks like. forgot about this dolly. I just haven't dressed her yet. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Cover up her because that's the right thing to do. Okay, so next let's open up these dollies, shall we? They seem to be like twins, but they're a little bit different. All twins are a little bit different, right? Separate souls, separate people. And then after we're done with this live stream, I'm just going to take a 30-minute break to set everything up, and then we'll start with our party. It'll be so fun. So she's got both red shoes, no scuffs, looking good. She hasn't walked too far. This is the back of her. She's got her bloomers on. These are porcelain legs, porcelain hands and arms. But these don't go all the way up to the joint. They just go, they're literally just porcelain hands. So I don't have a pair of porcelain hands. I'm really excited. I don't think I'm going to dismember these girls, but if they don't get along with Claire and Madeline's group or Red Riding Hood's group, then I'll end up dismembering them. And I know that that sounds terrible, but I use it for doll art. I've got that whole drawer full of dismembered doll parts. But if I can't keep all the dolls that I have, you know, that'd be insane. But if I find one that's like impeccable or precious, or even one that is not, but I bond with, like this one, you know, I just cannot take her apart, then I have to, you know, keep them. So here she is, and let's go ahead and take off her hairnet. Now the hairnets are kept on to keep their hair into place when they're brand new. That's why I think that these dolls probably haven't been even taken apart, because the hairnet's still on there. So if you see a hairnet on a little dolly, what party are we having? Oh, I'm getting down the fairy dollhouse, and I'm getting a bunch of my little figures and dolls, and we're going to have like a tea party type thing. Or I'm going to be tipping the camera down and just letting the dollies talk and hang out. And I saw this, one of my subscribers has a channel, and the channel it's just dolls talking to each other, like little action figures and stuff. And I was like, how brilliant is that? Because the whole thing made me laugh so hard. Hi, Justin. How are ya? Hi, Jez. Hi, everybody. So I just wanted to run with that idea of, like, having dollies talk to each other, and I'm not in the picture, but the dollies are there. And, you know, it's just really fun making up little voices and stuff. So that's what you figured out. Rosie said, I figured out I'm a little. Is that okay? I don't understand. Like, you mean you're a child, Rosie? A little like a child? Hi, Espen, how are you? Good to see you here. So this is one of the dollies, and she's just got some, like, little peppermint candies on her thing. I may end up naming her something that has to do with peppermint. But here we go. Here's the next dolly. And they are different. At least their hair is styled different. Now, she's kind of the opposite. Here's the dolly I showed you. Here's the next one. She's got her hair down in braids, and she's got her hair up in these little, like, pigtails. I was at the store. I'm sorry. I had to do my hair. And yeah, it does take 2 hours to do my hair, Espen, because I bleached it, and it took a long time. Okay, so she is lovely, but her face, to me, looks like there is a lot of mischief behind that little tiny grin. So, hey, Heather, how are you? Isla Morningstar, hi, how are you? I hope I'm saying that right. Isla? Ayla? I think it's Ayla. Ayla. But I really am proud and happy of these girls because their hair just is perfect, and it had the nets and everything. So she's got her shoes, and hers are white rather than red. So these dollies are, you know, different enough that you can tell them apart, but I think it's really cool, and they should stick together like little sisters. So, and when Rosie Darkstorm was talking on her channel about her dollies, I was saying to you, Rosie, that this one doesn't hang out with Claire and the other doll. Well, I had to go get her some friends because apparently they formed cliques, and I'm not a fan of that, so I'll just, like paternal twins, right? So These girls I haven't named yet. I might name one Pepper and one Mint, you know. But I'm pretty sure that we're going to stick with Scarlet for her because she's just a gorgeous, like, Red Riding Hood type dolly. Scarlet for her. I just can't believe $3.99, you guys. Nuts. With the stand and everything. And then probably Pepper will be the red one because we have red pepper, right? Pepper and Mint. Pepper and Mint. I love it. Rosie says, mine are lucky. They all seem to get along. Exactly. And you know what? I know that that sounds nuts, but when you work with energy, you can feel tension even if it's coming from inanimate objects. She looks like Scarlet from Gone with the Wind. Well, then that's really perfect. Yeah, she does. She does look like Scarlet from Gone with the Wind. Good choices we're making today. Scarlet, it's a good name, right? Cool. Was just talking to Sharon, said Jenna's like, great, awesome, and I'm probably going to be closing this one up pretty soon because a good friend of mine is live right now, and I didn't mean to cut into her feed, but I wanted to show you the thrift haul before I set up for the doll party. And inside of here, I have one more thing that has nothing to do with dolls. You guys are going to just flip out. I found another red oil lamp, but it is not like the other red oil lamps. It's very individual. And if I had more than $20, I'd have a green one exactly like it. But I had a budget, and I went in there for bandanas and dollies. No bandanas, but this is so killer, you guys. I'm unwrapping it right now. I don't know where it came from. I know it's not old, probably, because why would I think it wasn't old? It doesn't look vintage. No markings tell me that it is. But this is the oil lamp I've got. It's not been used. The wick goes all the way down to the center. You can certainly set the lights for this. I did not want to give up that red oil lamp. But when I found it, when I saw it, I beelined over. When I touched it, Spirit said, that's not for you. It's to help a friend. Now it's on its way over to Jackie in California for that love working, right? So this one, when I touched, it's mine. But there was a green one just like it. I thought, that's so cool, but I wanted the red one. I don't have a red oil lamp. Well, now I do. I didn't have one, and I was really wanted that one that I sent away. But again, when I thrift things, they're not always for me. Sometimes Spirit says, you know, this is to help a friend. So I gotta listen, because that's what we do. You like my hair, Thomas? I'm glad. So yes, it's just awesome possum, and it even has a little cap. Excited to set the lights in this one for some Passion Revival or anything else that falls under the red category in Color Magic. You need to get a phone to record videos so you can share things to Jezebel. Oh yeah, Jez is starting her own channel at least for a week, and I want to talk about that. This morning, Jezebel did a video reply to me. And for those of you who are contacts with me on Skype, you guys all got the video because it made me laugh so hard I cried. And I wasn't laughing at the content. The content is perfect and beautiful. I'm laughing because you guys will know it if you see the video. She got her dolly and she sat it down with 3 cards of tarot to draw, and she said, you know, hi, I'm Jez, I'm doing this video response, you know, whatever. And then she had the dolly talk and moved the dolly's hand and made a voice for the dolly, and I'm like, Jez, you have to make a thing of this. Like, this is so brilliant. A little doll doing a daily tarot read, and every part of it I was just in love with. And so she's going to do a week trial run with her, and I don't want to pronounce her doll's name wrong, but I believe it's Marguerite. And, yeah, I'm just so excited. So those of you who are on Skype with me, I sent you all the video, and she's going to do a trial for at least 7 days. So, Jez, we're all really looking forward to it. I can't tell you how much I'm excited about it. So much. And when you do your videos, me and my dollies will be sitting with you watching. So, terribly excited to get this going. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my fairy doll house down and onto the bed and get the camera set up, make some tea, call you all back here. Make sure your bell is rung so that you can get the notification when I come back on live. It was so unique, right? Hey, Ash is here. Ash, you always pop in right at the end of my live streams. So Ash, say hello to all the dollies that I got thrifting today. This is Pepper, and this is Mint. Okay, Pepper and Mint. And Jamikai, how are you? And then this is Scarlet with a red hood. I think she's supposed to be Red Riding Hood, but I've named her Scarlet. And after this little thrift haul that I showed you guys, getting the dollhouse down, making some tea. I've already got the biscuits. We're going to have tea and biscuits, cuppa, and sit down and just like do voices with dollies. I'll be in there too. It won't just be the dollies. Sheen's going to be there, my childhood action figure friend. Like, so many cool people are going to be here. So many cool objects are going to be here. Espen says, sorry, I got Chucky in your mind. Yeah, no boy dolls here. Just Sheen, and he's not a porcelain doll. He's just a cowboy. So, don't have to be worried about him. And I'm really excited to do my accents. Like, I might put some British accents on for some of these little dollies. Maybe Pepper and Mint are British. We don't know. So we'll find out later. And you guys will get to hear some of my British accents. Let me show you this super quick. This basically sums me up. Well, yes, I do randomly use a British accent. You got a snake in your boot? That's not good. Who is starting a channel? Jezebel Von Tex, who's on here. Jezebel Von Tex. She's got an icon with a flowered skull in a dark circle. And so she's starting a channel of a morning daily tarot card read of maybe 1 or 3 cards. And her dolly is going to be doing the read. And it's just, the video today was perfectly brilliant. And she didn't even mean for it to be a thing. She just wanted to send me a private video response. But you guys have got to see it. So we're just excited for, and as soon as I figure out who my inspiration was for this, the little girl who was playing with her dollies, I will shout you out. But man, that made me laugh and cry and just like bring so much joy to me to watch somebody else playing with little figures like they were a child. So I think what I'm going to do is call this series, or whatever we make of it, Adults Playing with Dolls. Or, because I don't think witches playing with dolls is good, because there's so many people in this community who aren't even witches. Skins fan all day. Hey, how are ya? Yeah, and Jezebel, if you get shy, it's okay because you're not in front of the camera, you know? So it's a really good way to start out, at least a YouTube channel, the way that you're doing it if you have any reservations or hesitations. So everybody, say goodbye to Pepper and Mint and Miss Scarlet, and I will see y'all back with tea and biscuits and dollies and the dollhouse. So we'll be back in maybe half an hour, but for those of you who jumped off of another live stream to be here, go back to your regular scheduled programming. There's so many people in our community live right now, and I must apologize for anybody's live stream that I interrupted. I normally try to make it like bowling, where you wait for the other people to go and then you go, but that doesn't always work out that way. So my apologies to doing that. But oh, Clarissa Wonders. Hi all, new to the live chat. Welcome! In England, I love the UK. So going to have a nice cuppa while tuned in. That's perfect. Well, we'll be back in 30 minutes. I will have my own cuppa, and we've got some biscuits. And so we're going to have, you know, tea and biscuits, do some tea with the dollies. So make sure that you ring the bell, Clarissa Wanders. And I'm going to be subscribing back to you as well. So if you've got any content, I will see it. I love you guys so much, and we will see you back in maybe half of an hour.